Donald Trump just brokered a historic ceasefire between Israel and Iran, pulling the Middle East back from the brink of war. But how did we get here? And what does it mean? Let's break it down.
Israel has agreed to U.S. President Donald Trump's proposal for a ceasefire with Iran. Prime Minister Netanyahu was saying that it has achieved its goal of removing Tehran's nuclear and ballistic missile threat. So Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu releasing a statement just in the last few moments, posted by his office on Tuesday, saying that Israel has agreed to Donald Trump's proposal for a ceasefire with Iran.
This ceasefire didn't come easy.
President Trump made the difficult but necessary decision to strike at Iran's nuclear facilities. And that really did bring Iran to the table with our Qatari allies to be able to negotiate a temporary ceasefire with the objective of getting to a longer-term ceasefire. And both sides agreed to it with a time certain.
Trump's plan wasn't just about stopping the fighting. It aimed to dismantle Iran's nuclear threat, a win Netanyahu called historic for Israel.
Where the mindset of Benjamin Netanyahu is, which says the state of Israel achieved great historical achievements and placed itself on a par with the world powers. This is a tremendous success for the people of Israel and to his warriors who removed the two existential threats to our state and ensured the eternity of Israel. So this is where the narrative needs to be as far as Benjamin Netanyahu is concerned. This was a historic achievement for Israel. Israel got what it wanted, and now it can move on. Of course, there are still many other fronts of many other wars that Israel continues to wage, namely, and in particular, Gaza, where all attention will be shifted to now because there's still Israeli captives in Gaza, and there is no end in sight to that genocidal war.
But can this fragile ceasefire hold? Both sides took heavy losses, and Iran's still flexing its muscles. Trump's leadership will be tested as the world watches.
I think the objective here is to bring the temperature down, ensure this does not become a regional conflict. Obviously, we want long-term peace. We want shared prosperity in the region. We want Iran to stop funding not only its nuclear program, but its ballistic missiles program, which they clearly have used to target innocent civilians in Israel, as opposed to the targeted strikes at Iran's military and nuclear facilities. And, of course, their funding of terror proxies. For long-term peace, all of that has to be part of the discussion and the equation. But in order to actually get there, you need to have a ceasefire. And so the president, I think, was right to be very forceful this morning and to impress upon both the Israelis and the Iranians the need for cooler heads to prevail so that this can proceed forward.
Trump's ceasefire deal is a bold step toward peace. Subscribe for the latest on this developing story.